Okay, we are almost done with our exponent fluency. This is level 5 where we are combining multiple exponent rules all together. And of course, as always, we are expanding them. So I'm going to do probably 2 of these here. The first one, I'm going to start with what's in parentheses and I'm going to expand 8 to the third times 8 squared. It's going to be 3 eighths and 2 more eighths. Then I'm going to do all that twice. So let me get my little pen. The first time in parentheses, 8 to the third means 8 times 8 times 8. And then times 8 squared means 8 times 8. So there's my first time. Let's make that a better parenthesis. Now this squared means I'm doing all of that twice. So I'm going to multiply. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So 8 to the third, that's 1, 2. Why is this so hard? There we go. 3 times 8 squared is 2 more 8s. 1, 2. All right, and again, my parentheses are just there to be helpful grouping symbols. So altogether, these are all just being multiplied. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. That means that the final answer should be 8 to the 10th power. My second problem here, 4 to the third power times 4 to the 9th power, all divided by 4 to the 7th power. Put my fraction bar in here. In the numerator, first of all, I have 4 to the third power, so that's 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then I have that multiplication, and now I have 4 to the 9th power, so that's 9 more times. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, this is going to take forever. 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fraction bar wasn't even long enough. Let's make that, whatever. Okay, in the denominator, I have 4 to the 7th power. So that means I get to do all of this all over again. I have 7 more 4s in the denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oh my gosh. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, none of you should be complaining about having to write this all out in pencil because it is 100 times worse to write it out on the computer. Now, I have it all expanded. It looks like I can do some cancellations with my division. Remember, anytime I have a pair of 4s in the numerator and the denominator, I can divide. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So that becomes a 1. 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 All of that cancels, and so what I have left is 4 being multiplied 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So my final answer should just be 4 to the 5th power. Okay, right now you should pause to complete the rest of level 5. Please make sure you're expanding everything out and then doing any cancellations to get a final answer. When you're done, you can press play again to go over and check your answers. Here are the first set of answers for level 5. Go ahead and pause so that you can check yours. Make sure you have both the expanded form and the final answer. Here now is the second set of level 5 problems with their answers. Again, you can pause to check your answers. If you have them all complete, congrats, you are all done. If you made some mistakes, please fix them and then go back and try level 5 again.